lot of quality basketball here tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Harden out there with Dunn, and it's Jones in at the small forward position.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Clippers. Kicks it out to Leonard. It's up a 3. Connects from three-point range.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Gordon, the pass to Brown. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Good on the shot. Brown's got his second bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that. Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that, but Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor. And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Briefly spoke with David Adelman. Well, he's worried about a number of issues, and front and center, James Harden. He said James will dissect you. It's hard to speed him up and hard to slow him down. He's their catalyst. But he thinks if they do a good job on Harden, they have a good shot at winning. Guys?
Thank you, David. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. The Clippers getting the bucket. Porter with it. And it's Harden picking him up and finished off by Porter.
He is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
And here's Harden for 3. Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets trail by 3. Inside. And then Gordon with the dunk.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Leonard sets a screen for Harden.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Fires the 3. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far. Here's Porter. The second effort. There's the triple. A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 7 points.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Harden outside. 1:32 left to play here in the first. To halt the run. He takes it up and lays it in.
And honestly, that was a great effort defensively, but Harden just with that unique ability to get his shot off under any circumstances.
Here's Brown. He has 7. Jokic inside. Zubac's defending, and Jokic gets it to go.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. Nailed from three-point land.
And as long as Harden's in the building, he has the confidence he can make it.
Brown, the pass to Porter. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And the jam by Harden.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Here's Porter after the Clippers pick up 2. And the points coming for them now, Craig and bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for 2.
Gordon hits both of them. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Harden. Defense is right there. Leonard looking over the floor. With 1 on the clock, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. Hey guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Before in the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Porter in at the 3. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. They trail by 3. And looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
Here's Leonard. Michael Porter making his last shot. Takes the 3. And it's Leonard missing. Leonard's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Jokic. Tough finish by Jokic on the drive.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And when Harden's this close, he looks to score. Love his mentality.
Jokic with the screen on Harden. Here's Porter. Gordon kicks to Porter. 5 on the clock. Tries it from 19. They grab their own miss. Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, you got to put a body on Jokic or he'll torch you on the offensive glass.
Outside Leonard. The 3 from Harden. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
For 3.
Leonard's got 3 assists in the game. Jokic with the screen on dime. And there's the drive. Brown's shot is off.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Leonard finds Zubac. This one for 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
Jokic sets the screen for Porter. Brown the pass to Jokic. Shoots over Zubac. And it's Jokic missing.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
The amazing Nikola Jokic, Stan. How fun is this guy for us to watch every time we do a game?
Yeah, he's such an interesting guy, Kevin. He's got so many skills, and he's led the league in touches, but he's near the bottom in how long the ball sticks in his hand. Constantly making quick decisions and passes. This guy is really like watching the best we've ever seen.
I would agree. And what a quality to know where to go with the ball when the pressure arrives.
The giant wingspan and hands of Leonard, those help so much when he's on the break.
Pass to Jokic. Shot to stop the run. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. Leonard draws the double. Down low. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Now Porter. And And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on James Harden. We know very few players in the league, Stan, can put up points with the ease that Michael Porter Jr. can do.
One of the prettiest shots in the league, Kevin. He's got great size. He's got that high release, and he gets it off quick. When he's shooting it well, he can take over a game.
He rebounds well, too. He does other things in addition to scoring.
Well, that's where he's really improved, doing those other things.
Peyton Watson, he's checked in for Denver. Here's Brown. Dunn covering. Brown, the pass to Jokic. Jokic rising up.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
Harden scanning the floor. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Knocks it loose. Jokic against Leonard. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Here's Dunn. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Clippers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Eubanks, he's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Leonard. Powell, he's checked in for Derek Jones. And Simmons subbed in for James Harden. Westbrook with the bucket.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
Here's Dunn. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Dunn's got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles. Here's Chanchan. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So we've reached the end of the first half. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Powell is out there with Batum. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Eubanks in at the center. Now here's Watson. Scoreless thus far. And stolen by Simmons. Now the Clippers moving it up. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
And looking back, Coach, how great was it to see the Nuggets win their first title back in 2023?
One of the great NBA stories, Kevin. It was huge. It was a moment years in the making. That championship meant so much to the city of Denver and its fans.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Count the basket. Simmons got his second basket of the game.
Great job by Simmons taking initiative in that screen and roll. The coaching staff has to love that.
Here's Westbrook. Pass to Chanchan. Westbrook scanning the floor. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. He can't get that one.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup, just couldn't knock it down.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Now here's Bogdanovich. Nothing on the board. Just 5 to shoot. Outside for Simmons. Shoots it. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Bogdanovich. And now the Clippers on the break. And Simmons slams it in.
Authoritative move by Simmons, throwing it down on the defense.
Here's Westbrook. It's tipped. Here's Strother. Here's Jordan. And he banks in the layup. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
2 minutes.
Bogdanovich looking around. Shoots the 3. Offensive rebound. And Simmons is right there.
And forget the pretty offensive skills. Simmons using his length to get some gritty points on that play.
No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Sinks the triple. Westbrook's got 10 points in the game.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
The Clippers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. Now here's Westbrook. 10 points for him. 1:19 left in the third quarter of the game. For 3, another 3 for Denver.
Such a dynamic scorer. When Westbrook gets rolling like this, he's nearly impossible to contain.
Outside for Simmons. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Outside Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. Got a piece of it. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Chanchar. Back to Westbrook. Here's Strother, defended by Batum. And that one is hammered home.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
And he recovers it. Back to Westbrook. Out to the right wing. Here's Chanchar. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Clippers ahead. Up by... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Sharing the wing spots, it'll be Brown and Porter Jr. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. The Nuggets trail by 8. Here's Brown. Jokic with it. Now guarded by Dunn. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Peyton Watson, he's checked in for Denver. Harden outside. Screen by Leonard for the three. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Powered down as the whistle blows. A three-point play chance.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
21st pick in the 2022 draft, Christian Brown, who won a title with Denver during his rookie year. And their coach, Michael Malone, used him in certain situations, and he flourished.
Well, you know, Kevin, he won a college championship the year before. This guy's played in a lot of high-pressure games, and that is what has given Michael Malone the confidence to go with him. He was ready for those moments.
Ready indeed. Leonard, that's for two. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic with it. Zubac defending. And Jokic gets it to go.
And you didn't used to see centers pull up like that. Jokic has made it a strength of his game.
Harden outside. Outside Leonard. Lets the three fly. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Murray is screen on Zubac. And here's Jokic outside. Clippers leading by 7. In the corner, Harden. It's hauled in by Watson. Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And here's Jokic outside. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Done outside. Leonard inside. Dunn passes to Leonard. Clock at 6. Jones sets the pick for Leonard. Second chance shot. Leonard chewing him up inside.
And the work rate that Kawhi shows on every play never takes a moment off, and that can lead to second chance opportunity. Yeah, the defender all over.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Clippers.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
And the Clippers making a change here. Eubanks has checked in. Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think, first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
And here's Leonard from 3. Denver grabs the miss. Gordon's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Jokic. And nothing is falling for him right now. And so Harden will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Los Angeles.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Leonard.
And how about his defense in this one? He was just wreaking havoc and racking up the steals. Really tremendous effort on that end.
Here's Jokic. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Harden launches it from deep. Can't connect. So the Clippers winning this one easily. This was a very strong. Thank you for that, David. And that'll do it, folks. So for Stan Van Gundy.
Welcome to 2K Sports. Graham, this is not your app. Regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Butler out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Post in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Curry. And down it goes. 2 points.
And Curry makes the floater look so sweet. You just assume that it's going in the minute he releases it.
Now here's Jokic. He's covered closely. Pulls it in from the elbow. Rebounded by Green.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay. He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's Brown. Knocks it down from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Butler, good.
And some extra effort from Butler on the glass. He wasn't going to quit on that possession.
Jokic with a screen on Kuminga. To the paint. Pass to Watson. Shot clock at 6. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Whew, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
And here's Curry for 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Curry's got 5.
Not sure there's such a thing as a bad 3 for Steph.
Butler against Murray. Now here's Jokic. He's closely guarded. That one's good for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally aren't just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title, but Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
Yeah, Green knows he has to act fast, so he wastes no time finding the shot.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And the shot goes down.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Curry gets the bucket.
Sometimes there's just no stopping Curry. He's just too skilled.
Nuggets trail by 4. Pass to Jokic. 1:51 left in the first quarter. Drives to the hoop. Uses the glass on the layup. 7 points in the game.
Want to score in the NBA? Knicks can really force the D to make tough choices.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Denver. I wanted to know how he planned on tackling the Jimmy Butler problem. He told me, I want to make everything as hard for him as possible, anything we can do to bother him and to get him to be even a little less aggressive, trying to put out the fire before it starts. That's the plan. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And so Jokic will bring it up for the Nuggets. Trailing by 2. Here's Brown. Pass to Gordon. They kick it out to Murray. Goes back up. And he hits it to tie the game.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
Here's Curry. He's got 7. And Kuminga throws it down.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Jokic against Butler. Jokic, no good. The Warriors have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Post. There's the 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Post has got 5.
Well, you're giving up a bit of height there. You could expect to get burned from downtown when you do this.
Fades. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Warriors ahead. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Warriors.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. And it's Watson in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Curry, no good.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Richard, it comes as no surprise that Golden State is routinely at the top of the league for made threes.
That's how this team has been constructed. They are custom built to rain threes on you, and we've seen it be very, very effective.
Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. So it's the Warriors now. Here's Post. Off the mark there with a 3. Denver in the lead. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense. And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broken, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Nikola Jokic.
This just demonstrates how fearless Curry is. Look, he knows how to get inside and draw plenty of fouls.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. You know, for all the accolades thrown Stephen Curry's way, Richard, I've heard you say he might be the best conditioned player ever.
Absolutely. When you think about all the ground he covers every single game, his stamina is still something that I will always be impressed with.
And here's Butler outside. Here's Green. Oh, look at Green. So smart, so athletic.
Relentless. You will never outwork Draymond.
Brown passes to Jokic. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. They grab their own miss. Here's Watson. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Here's Butler. Pass to Green. Clock at 6. They set a pick. Launches a three. Another three for Golden State.
Green's floor stretching ability, one of the things that makes this offense so dynamic.
2 minutes.
Here's Brown. Takes it inside. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Kuminga. Butler going in strong. Here's post. Outside Curry. Jacks up a three. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
On a night like tonight, Steph Curry is must-watch basketball. He can score from anywhere.
Jokic passes to Brown. They need this. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Post. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Nuggets trail by 5. Here's Jokic. The floater. Jokic just out muscling the defense.
Yeah, there's that guard touch of Jokic. Simply incredible for a man his size.
Outside Curry. Pass to post. And stolen by Jokic. Gordon with it. Now guarded by Curry. Jokic against Green. Jokic in the post. No luck on that one. The Warriors lead by 3. Here's post. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. And so Murray will bring it up for Denver. Pass to Jokic. There's 18 seconds left in the second period. In the paint, Jokic going off.
Down in the paint, Jokic knows how to take charge, getting past the D and to a look.
There's a screen. The 3 from Curry. Doesn't go for him. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about a shot.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. They've got Buddy Hield, Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Moody. Then there's Gary Payton II, and it's Looney in at the center position. Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A., it's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them. And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Denver shooting their second and third shots at the line here. Richard, you played for great teams and rebuilding teams. How different is the atmosphere between those types of organizations?
The expectation to win from everyone, top to bottom, that's what stands out to me. Everyone takes their role seriously and professionally.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Holmes is checked in. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Second half getting started, about a minute played. Hield against Westbrook. Going inside. The Warriors pull it in. Outside Payton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Westbrook taking his time here. He takes it in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
So good at finding the angles of drive. Westbrook is as fast as he is agile.
Looney, a screen on Westbrook. Pass to Looney. Out to Hield. Puts up a three. He drops it from range. Hield's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Westbrook, the pass to Porter. Now here's Jordan, out left to the wing. Here's Strawther. He's scoreless. Over Payton. Strawther, no good. In transition, here they come. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit. Look, okay, that's on the defense. You got to show more fight if you want to stop him.
Looney, a screen on Westbrook. Hield drives in. And he taps it home with authority.
Coming in hot, Buddy Hield makes a big play to the hoop, and it pays off big time.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Westbrook. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. The Warriors lead by 9. Moody with it. Now Porter defending. Right side Moody. Looney, a screen on Porter. And it's Moody penetrating. Here's Looney. And Holmes pulls it down. The Nuggets have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Porter. Pass to Holmes. Back to Porter. Let's go with a 3. Warriors with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Moody misses. And Denver shooting the rock around 43% since the third quarter began. Over to the wing. Westbrook outside. Holmes, a screen on Hield. Pass to Holmes. Porter with it. Jackson Davis picks him up. And Michael Porter hits from deep. Porter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
A lights-out three-point shooter. All Porter Jr. needs is a little wiggle room, and he's pulling up.
Hield passes to Looney. Back to Hield. Looney, a screen on Westbrook. And we're going to have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Kept alive. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. 23 seconds left in the third. Buries it from 3.
Total confidence. Westbrook doesn't think, he just shoots.
Hield against Westbrook. Looney, a screen on Westbrook. Pass to Looney. Here's Jackson Davis. No good there. Excellent D there from Holmes. Overhealed. No good. Misses at the buzzer. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got DeAndre Jordan, Russell Westbrook out there with Michael Porter, and it's Strother in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Pick by Murray. Here's Jokic. Oh, what a slam from the big man Jokic.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You've got to play harder than that.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Back to Jokic. From deep. Kuminga pulls it in. The Warriors lead by 6. And a two-handed jam!
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Murray up top. Out to the wing. Jokic with it. Lets it go from deep. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Jokic has got 23 points. Outside Curry. They set the pick. Pass to Green. Deflects the pass. Gordon outside. Here's Brown. He's covered by Curry. Here's Brown. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch. Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal on that pass.
Curry from deep three-point land. No good on the quick 3. Nuggets trail by 4. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Butler. Oh, tough work inside from Butler.
How talented is Butler? I mean, just so adept at carving out some space inside and converting.
Here's Jokic. Fades away and sinks a tough shot. 25 points in the game.
And you can see why they put him in these spots. He's able to use his size to get the shot he wants.
That's just smart basketball. Late in the game, they see a favorable matchup and they take advantage.
The Nuggets have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. Pass to Gordon.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the 4th. Murray from outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Their biggest lead is... Oh! Throw it down! Wow!
As team first as anyone in this league, Green is always looking to dish.
And here's Jokic. Launches it. Rebounded by Butler.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now here's Jokic. And again, it's Denver missing. And it's Butler off the drive. And it It's Butler with the jam.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Murray passes to Jokic. Gordon outside. 4 on the clock. Over Green. Gordon can't hit. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Post shot, no good. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And here's Jokic outside. And again, Denver no good. And here we go. The Warriors running again. Curry from deep three-point land. Offensive rebound. Here's Green. And a nice finish on the layup.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard.
The floor for the visiting.
Thanks for tuning in. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Butler out there with Curry. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Post in at the 5 down low. And for the Clippers, down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Harden out there with Dunn, and it's Jones in at the small forward position. Dunn sets a screen for Leonard. We've got some great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Tyronn Lue and I had a few minutes to share. Now, I asked him about the challenge they face in defending Steph Curry. He said Steph is so hard to contain because of his constant movement off the ball. Conventional defenses won't work against him. The matchups will be fluid. He'll see a lot of different guys coming at him. He's looking and needing a total group effort. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Fires from deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Harden's got 5 now.
Dialed in from deep, Harden understands when he should look to shoot the 3-ball.
Here's Curry, and the rejection by Zubac. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Clippers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Zubac has proven that, Brent, there's still a place in the league for old-school center.
Well, I think he plays, Kevin, with a combination of talent around him that allows him to situate himself right where he needs to be. Impactful around the basket, a huge rebounding presence, a guy that brings some physicality, and he's been in a perfect slot to show why it is he's such a valuable NBA player.
Now Jones, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Dunn sets a screen for Leonard. And it's the Warriors on the break.
Come get it, come get it.
Here's Kuminga. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Kuminga's got his second basket.
Yeah, I know you want to focus on the shooting with Steph, but man, he's going to make plays too.
Here's Harden. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. And it goes on Draymond Green. When you think about James Harden, he's had such an effect on the game. Brent, they changed the rules because of him.
Well, it's interesting, Kevin, because you can think about it a couple of ways. There was a system change for James Harden to try the system, and then, as James has said himself, he became the system. So leaning into all of the analytics of basketball, you have to have somebody who can represent all of the things that system would require, and it came in the form of the beard for many years, and that kind of offensive output is something that is going to be, we'll be hard-pressed to see that again, Kevin. Well, Harden just outworking them inside. Can we say he wanted it more?
Brent, we know that James Harden has won 3 consecutive scoring titles in his past. But now, he really has worked on his game and changed his game to a degree.
Well, that's true, Kevin. Also, the system around him has changed. I mean, what they leaned into in Houston for James Harden to become an offense unto himself was unique at the time. James is a little bit older. He's playing with a different set of players that bring their own skill sets, but he's much more of a passer. He led the league in assists in 2023, so all of his offensive ability has not gone away. It's just manifesting itself in a different form.
And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Curry against Leonard. To the inside. Stolen by Zubac. Pass to Leonard. Done with this screen on Butler. Here's Leonard. 1:04 left to play in the first quarter. Back to Zubac. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
That's what Zubac is here for, making plays in the trenches.
Warriors trail by 8. Outside Butler. Knocked away and stolen by Dunn. Plays it in off the breakaway.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance. Now, here is Harden. He's got 14. 24 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Shot clock at 5. There's the 3. That one's not going to go. Some solid defense from Butler. Lobs it up for Zubac. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And after just one quarter of play. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming, so they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Dunn is out there with Harden, and it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for a job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. Here's Post. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Post has got 6.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
With the drive, Green with the block.
No matter what night it is, Green seeks to intimidate, and more often than not, succeeds.
Butler against Dunn. Green with a screen on Dunn. Butler from outside. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 8th rebound here tonight. It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, is probably come to a close.
I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but you know they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
Harden looking it over. Shoots. The Warriors pull it in.
Defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Dunn sets a screen for Harden. Dunn outside. Kicks it out to Leonard. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Leonard's got the lead up to 11 now for the Clippers.
Wasting 0 time. Kawhi Leonard knew what he wanted to do.
Butler, a screen on Leonard. Here's Curry with the 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. And it's Jones with the ball for the Clippers. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Yep, that one goes.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
The Clippers have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. From deep, Harden. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
One of these monster nights from James Harden.
Leonard against Curry. Outside, Green. Pass to Kuminga. Back to Green. Leonard with the steal. Dunn passes to Jones. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Harden. Floats one up. He lays it in. Harden's got 8 points in the quarter.
Just measuring that floater off perfectly. Harden so effective with that shot.
Curry against Leonard. From past the arc. Curry's shot is off.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Wow, that is just pretty right there. What a find for his teammate at the rim.
Kuminga finds Curry. Curry making it look so easy.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Harden the pass to Zubac. And yes, it's good. Zubac has got 6 points.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
And so it's Los Angeles out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Gary Payton II, Kevon Looney out there with Trace Jackson Davis. Then there's Buddy Hield, and it's Moody in at the small forward. Warriors trail by 17. Payton outside. Pass to Moody. Here's Jackson Davis. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever. How about that? Kevon Looney able to knock down the three-pointer, expanding his game.
Simmons sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Pass to Powell. Here's Simmons. Jackson Davis defending. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. Hield finds Payton. Out left to the wing. Hield with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. Warriors the rebound. Looney passes to Moody. Outside, Payton. The three-pointer, no good. Clippers leading by 14. Here's Here's Eubanks. Count that bucket.
And there's got to be some defensive help there. I mean, the size difference is just too great.
Powell against Hield. A special move before the shot.
Hield showing more ball handling there for you. He can be slippery.
Bogdanovich against Payton. And here's Bogdanovich. And Batum kicks to Bogdanovich. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Warriors trail by 14. Here's Moody. No good with the triple.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
2 minutes.
Hield outside. Pass to Jackson Davis. Brett, would you say the point guard is considered the toughest position to play in basketball?
You know, Kevin, I think there's been a massive shift in what the point guard represents in the NBA game. I mean, how many teams over the past couple of years that have won championships have played with a traditional setup guard? What we're looking at is duos that can dribble, pass, and shoot and devastate defenses.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 4 points in the quarter.
Bogdanovich focused on scoring on the inside, and when he gets close to the basket, looked like he was hungry to get 2.
Powell against Hield. To the middle. Here's Looney. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Looney's got 7 points in the game.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Batum a screen on Payton. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Hield. Batum passes to Bogdanovich. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Hield. Warriors trail by 12. Goes up. And Payton throws it down.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
No one near Payton as he lets it in. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And a big-time 3 to cut it to single digits. They've kept it within reach.
And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Right back after this break. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Jones in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Leonard with no one around. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 7. And here's Green outside. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Leonard, no luck. The Warriors shooting well. They're at 45%. Curry passes to Green. Misses from short range. Clippers leading by 7. Pass to Leonard. Back to Harden. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Doesn't get any easier for Zubac. He'll take those anytime he gets it.
And here's Leonard from 3. The Warriors pull it in. Kuminga's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Curry with the 3. Curry finishes off the break.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Pass to Leonard. Fires the 3. The Warriors pull it in.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Down against Curry. Done shot's good.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Now Curry. Outside Butler. Pass to post. 4 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Curry, that's good.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
It's stolen by Green. And it's the Warriors on the break. Kuminga with a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Kuminga's got it all tied up now for the Warriors. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle sticks for the Warriors?
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Zubac. There's 1:59 left to play in the final quarter. Harden against Butler. 6 to shoot. Eubanks. Los Angeles with another miss. And it's the Warriors' ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Here's post. Eubanks defending. They set the pick. There's Kuminga. Here's post. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Harden. Here he goes. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
And you expect Harden to come through in big moments. Such a talented offensive player.
Up top, Curry. He's covered by Leonard. Curry against Leonard. To the paint. Leonard with the steal. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Checked in for the Warriors. Gary Payton comes in for Stephen Curry. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last time out. Now, with the game in the balance, Coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game, and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Butler feeling out a bit. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
The three from Harden nails the tray.
One of the best closers in our game. James Harden coming up big.
And it's Gary Payton II with the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Second team foul.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Los Angeles. They led by as many as 18 points. Outside Leonard. Harden with it. From deep three-point territory. No good. So the Clippers with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Alden.
One here at 2K. Thanks for joining us. Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. And it's Watson in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Clippers, Kawhi and Zubats make up the front court. Chris Dunn is out there with James Harden. And it's Jones in at the 3 spot. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
You know, a little bit of contact will not bother Leonard at all. I mean, he's so strong as a player. It's part of the deal for him.
Now here's Murray, defended by Dunn. Count that bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Harden. Off target from outside. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. He said Nikola Jokic is so intelligent. He said we know the offense is going to run through him. So all we can do is mix up our looks defensively. And then at the other end of the floor, make him work on defense. Try to wear him out a little bit. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. The 3 is up. And that's good. Harden for 3.
And we know Harden is a laser now. He has confidence in that long ball. The defense has got to get on it.
Here's Brown, defended by Dunn. Six to shoot. Pass to Jokic. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Even when you try to lock him up, Jokic finds a way. What a nice, delicate touch from him.
With lots of prime seasons ahead of him, Clark, Nikola Jokic already has multiple MVPs and a championship.
It is an incredible resume already, that's for sure, B.A. I think he's got a chance to get into that top 10, maybe top 5 all-time conversation. But he's special, and what a joy to watch. Never seems to be overexerting himself, but he's making impact at both ends of the floor. He's extremely special as a basketball player.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Murray deciding where to go with it. It's stolen by Dunn. In transition, here come the Clippers. The lob, very well done.
Nice find right there from Harden. Excellent at getting his teammates involved.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. It's stolen by Dunn. Fires for 3. James Harden, and that's good. Harden's got 6. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Clippers.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
Out to Leonard. Good work there as it goes. Leonard's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Skilled at getting inside and doing work down there. Kawhi Leonard is a confident scorer.
Clark, it's been great to see the Nuggets as a perennial powerhouse these past few years.
Well, you know, that's what happens when you get a guy like Nikola Jokic. I mean, he's a game changer, and what a joy to watch. Took a long time for them to finally get to the place where they could win that first title, but usually teams don't become champions overnight. It's a process. Now everybody's scared of them. You can really
really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Zubac. Here's Brown. They get it back. Jokic. Outside Murray. Here's Jokic. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Savvy, size, length, strength, touch. Jokic, a low down on the blocks.
Screen by Leonard. Here's Jones. Fires the 3. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Gordon. Oh, he hammers it down in the face of Kawhi Leonard.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. James Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Jones in at the small forward. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, a lot of new developments for the Clippers this season, and obviously they have the new arena, new designs for their logo, jerseys, and court. Not only that, their G League team moving into a brand new arena in Oceanside, renewing the San Diego Clippers moniker. Brian, a lot to be excited about for this Clips team.
No question. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you.
Well, Jokic is a true point center because he can do it all. He'll lead the break at times. He's one of the most unique talents in the NBA. Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Gordon on the wing. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
On the clock. Jokic passes to Brown. No good with the triple.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Murray. Shot clock at 6. And he gets it to go. Murray's got his second basket.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
Here's Harden. Give him 8 points now. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 8 now. So interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Well, getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
Pass to Jokic. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Jokic with a screen on Jones. For 3, Gordon. Rebound by the Clippers.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Jones, the pass to Dunn. They get the rebound. Left side, Harden. Outside Jones. Pass to Zubac. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. And now a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Now Murray. to Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Jokic muscles it down.
And right now, Jokic has it going on. He's doing whatever he wants to out there.
Outside Jones. Fires the three. That shot off the mark. Nuggets trail by 5. And here's the fast break. Gordon with it. And it's Leonard picking him up. Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by Zubac. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. And he's going for the lob. It's stolen. Back come the Nuggets on the run. And Gordon with the big finish.
You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game. Always looking to bring the thunder.
Outside Harden. There's the triple. Knocks down the triple. Harden's got 11.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Pass to Jokic. They kick it out to Murray. Done with a steal. And it's the Clippers on the break. And the dunk by Leonard.
And communication made that play. Leonard just reads his teammate and knows exactly where to be for the alley-oop.
Tipped away. Harden with it. Checked by Murray. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. The Clippers lead by 8. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Screen by Leonard. Harden, the pass to Leonard. Kawhi, so steady inside.
Boy, it has been a huge night for Leonard. The skill is obvious, but his strength is what makes him hard to defend.
Murray passes to Gordon. Back to Murray. And that's not going to go. And so that's the end of the first half. It's Los Angeles. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
On the court for the Nuggets, they've got DeAndre Jordan, Russell Westbrook out there with Michael Porter, and it's Holmes in at power forward. Outside Bogdanovich. Sweet little floater. And the Clippers lead by 9. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court.
Porter with the steal. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. To the left wing. Here's Strother. Here's Jordan. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Pass to Porter. Westbrook with a screen on Powell. Clock at 6. Porter. And it's rejected. Powell outside. Bogdanovich from long range. Rebounded by Denver. And here's Holmes. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
A solid read from Porter Jr. When he makes quality passes like this, it helps his team's overall chemistry.
Clark, you look at Denver's lineups. They have a lot of size on this team.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's kind of the polar opposite of small ball, B.A. I mean, with Jokic in the middle and a lot of length on the wings and in the backcourt, too, this is a growing trend in the league as I see it.
From behind the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. And now it's just a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
And Porter Jr. feels like he can drain just about any shot, including these corner 3 balls.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now this quarter. Westbrook outside. 3-pointer. Counted from distance.
Always competing. Westbrook clapping back with a 3 of his own.
Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons slamming it home.
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
Westbrook outside. Outside Porter from the arc with the clock winding down. Here's Strawther. No made baskets yet. For 3, Westbrook. The rebound by Eubanks. 1:31 left to play in the third. Powell for 3. And Los Angeles another 3.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
On the wing, Porter fires from deep. The rebound by Eubanks. And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. And 6'10" with laser-accurate quick release. Clark, Michael Porter Jr. can make the game look so easy.
It looks to me like he's really settled into his role, and he's embraced that. And he's worked through his own injury challenges, so there's a level of perseverance and resilience and grit that he's put into his book bag along with that fluid stroke and his athleticism. He's become a better rebounder and a better defender as well. I really like what he's become to this point in his career as a player.
Batum against Westbrook. And here's Porter outside. Again, Porter missing.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Porter against Simmons. Porter, the pass to Westbrook. The Nuggets need to get one up. 3-pointer Holmes. He buries it from 3. Holmes has got 5 now.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
They set the screen, and it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Stolen by Holmes. Can't get it to drop. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers earning this break in the action, up 10. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. Chris Dunn is out there with James Harden. And it's Jones in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution.
Here's Zubac. Pass to Harden. Back to Zubac. Another shot. And it's good on the layup. And the Clippers lead by 12.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
And it's Derrick Jones with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Jokic against Zubac. And he lobs it up to the rim. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Clark, when it comes to someone like Aaron Gordon, it seems like he makes at least one jaw-dropping play every night.
Well, when you've got that kind of special athleticism, B.A., you can do that. You can make highlight-type plays just by virtue of your activity and giftedness as an athlete. But he's become a heck of a basketball player, too. You always knew the athleticism was there, the energy was there, the work rate was there. But now you're seeing the skill develop. I love watching him work.
Outside Murray. Pass to Watson. Murray inside. Defended by Dunn. 6 to shoot. To the left side wing. Jokic in the post. Zubac there. And it's Jokic missing. Harden finds Leonard. Over Murray. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
And you know, the unselfish attitude Harden has helps his team. Awesome at moving the ball.
Here's Brown. Misses the three.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Dunn. The pass to Harden. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Nuggets trail by 14. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Pass to Jokic. The three is up. Deflected. Leonard outside. No good on the three. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Inside. Jokic drops it in.
Have a lot of respect for Jokic's feel for the game. He plays the right way, sees everything, great vision, and he processes what he sees so quickly.
Gordon against Zubac. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Gordon. Here's Jokic. Done with a steal. In transition, here come the Clippers. Harden with it. Guarded now by Watson. Fires it. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Gordon. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
Gordon's jumping ability combined with his reach make him a difficult matchup for any defense, especially when he's operating in the post.
Here's Harden. Out to Leonard. Zubac against Jokic. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's the time to hang.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Here's Jokic. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Jokic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
I know Jokic would perhaps rather find penetration, but he can hit these mid-range looks as well.
Here's Harden. Floats one up. Up top, Zubac. Driving to the basket. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And the Clippers lead by 12. The Nuggets have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Clippers.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for James Harden.
Well, I thought he was their catalyst tonight, guys. Moving the rock, actively looking to set other guys up. Outstanding work.
Out to Leonard. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
Jokic grabs the board. And here's Denver. Down by 12. The three. The shot, no good. And a deep three from Leonard. Misses. So no problem for the Clippers as they, thanks Allie, great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks, for Allie LaFour.
one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. The 4 and the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Watson in at the 3 spot.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Murray against Butler. Jokic with his screen on Butler. Inside. And Jokic gets it to go with the assist by Murray.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Kuminga sets a screen for Curry. And he uses the glass on the layup. Curry's got 5.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done. And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
Butler kicks to Green. Murray against Butler. Green with a screen on Murray. And it's Butler missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Jokic passes to Brown. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
And I feel like Jokic has 360-degree vision. I mean, no matter where the open man is, he's going to find it.
It's Curry outside. Now Butler. And then jammed down as he goes right over Jokic.
Now, you don't want to forget about the athleticism of Butler. Just a sick slammer of the basketball. You can't allow him to get to that launching pad.
And here's Jokic outside. Green with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Butler against Murray. Butler passes to Green. To the wing right side. Just 3 to shoot. Post misses the shot. The Nuggets trail by 4. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his three-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. It was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good. And now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, D.A.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Lets it go from the wing. Here's Jokic. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Jokic has got 6 points.
Oh, great effort. They're fighting for that loose ball. Joker continues to attack the offensive glass.
It's Curry outside. It's hauled in by Gordon. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. Trailing by 2. And here's Jokic. He's got 6. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Gordon with no one around. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
And then when his jumper's going down, Gordon's game goes to another level.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Curry. 7 points in the game. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Murray with it from deep three-point land. No good. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Warriors ahead, leading by just one. And the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Watson in at the 3 spot. Gordon with the screen for Jokic. They grab their own miss. Gordon the pass to Jokic. A slam by Jokic.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
And Post gets it to go.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Jokic finds Murray. Back to Jokic. Jokic to the rack, and Jokic slams it in.
Oh, the Joker taking over. He's had his way offensively, making it look easy.
We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. Going back in my Rolodex here, did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah, my wife was not real happy about that. At one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college, but she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness. Here's Curry. Curry gets it to go inside.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Murray against Butler. Murray the pass to Jokic. Pass to Gordon. Back to Jokic. Good! Jokic can indeed take a little contact.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
Great since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Jokic inside. Feeds away. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Curry deciding where to go with it. Lets it go with the 3. The 3 ball from Curry.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
Murray against Butler. From about 19 feet. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. They get Stephen Curry.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter him.
Last season, Stan, Jokic passed LeBron's all-time triple-double mark, and he did it stunningly in 813 fewer games.
Yeah, now it's really possible, Kevin, that he's going to end up at the top of that triple-double list by the time his career's over. He's got the Big O and Westbrook in his sights. You know, don't sell this guy short. He can do it almost any night.
Here's the three. Curry with the rebound.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss any of those.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And here's Jokic outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry's got 4 rebounds in this game. There's 49 seconds left in the second quarter. Green with a screen on Murray. And the shot goes down. Curry's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors.
He has perfected his ability in the pick and roll. Curry going to work.
Jokic kicks to Murray. On the wing, Gordon. Looking to end the run. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Gordon's got 5 now.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
Green passes to Butler. It's Curry outside. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in the driver's seat. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Curry has been sensational.
And, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised, but he's been focused on passing the ball. You got to give him credit.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Buddy Hield is out there with Gary Payton II. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. Then it's Kevon Looney. And it's Moody in at the small forward. That one drops for him.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
And the Denver Nuggets, led by multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. And they've done a tremendous job surrounding him with the right kind of people.
They certainly have, Kevin. But one caveat here. You can surround Nikola Jokic with any player, Kevin, and he will figure out their strengths and get them the ball where they need to have it. This guy makes everyone better.
So you think we're not giving enough attention maybe to what he thinks upstairs, how he sees the game?
He sees the game, Kevin, as well as anyone who's ever played it, and he directs traffic out there. He is a true point center.
The Nuggets trail by 6. Going inside. The second effort. The Warriors pull it in. They've led by as much as 10. Moody with it. Now guarded by 4. And the basket is good. And the Warriors lead by 8.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Warriors on D. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Hield against Westbrook. Lays it up and banks it in. Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter.
And this team encourages Westbrook to look to score inside. You can see why with these results.
There's the screen. Here's Hield. It's good. Hield's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Right side, Westbrook. The 3 ball. Lets it go from deep. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Westbrook's got his third basket of the night.
Realizing this guy has the green light to take those shots. Westbrook has such confidence in that jumper.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for Denver. It's a 5-point game. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Outside Porter from outside the arc, and it's Looney with the rebound. Golden State's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Jordan dishes to Porter.
You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Pass to Westbrook. Lets it go with a three. Offensive rebound. Here's Holmes. Banked in off the glass.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Healed from outside. Out to the wing. Outside, Payton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Looney. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Here's Westbrook. That one goes in. Westbrook's got 9.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Jackson Davis. That one falls. And the Warriors lead by 6.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Outside Porter. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Porter's got himself on the board with 3 there. And a deep three from Hield. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. The 4 and the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Watson in at the small forward. The Nuggets trail by 5. Here's Brown. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic slings it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Butler against Gordon. Outside, Green. And the 3 ball is good. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And it's crucial that Green hits from the outside because it makes everything easier for his teammates. And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Here's Butler. Pass to post. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
There's the all-around game of Butler. A nice assist to cash in on that possession.
And here's Jokic outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. Up top, Hield. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And it's a 9-point Warrior lead
And I like seeing Hill take advantage of that mid-range area, appearing confident in taking that shot.
Taken away. 3 on 3. Here's Green. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Jokic throws it down.
And this is how Jokic gets you. He scores in a variety of ways. Just an incredible player.
Pass to post. On the wing, Green. No good on the 3.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Stephen Curry's checked in for Golden State.
Now into the lineup for your Warriors, number 30.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Outside Gordon. Back to Jokic. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Warriors basketball.
Warriors leading by 5. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes strong so far.
2 minutes.
Here's Post. Beyond the arc. Kept alive. Fires the 3. Curry's shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
Count it, good.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
Yeah, there's not much else the defender can do there.
1:19 left in the 4th. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. The Nuggets with another miss. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They've led by as much as 10.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
Now, here's Jokic. From outside, off the mark. Pass to Post. Three-pointer. Curry can't get it to go. And it's the Nuggets with the ball, trailing here by 8. From deep, Jokic. Denver the rebound. Gordon kicks to Jokic. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Calm and collected in the game's biggest moments. You can rely on Jokic when you need a basket.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Curry. It's hauled in by Jokic.
Such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently.
Thanks so much, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So now for Greg.
Welcome to Whip. So here's the Clippers starting group. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. James Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Jones in at the 3. And for the Warriors, Kuminga is out there with Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Post in at the 5. Here's Harden. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Boy, you'd love to see the lift Draymond Green gets on these dunks. Once he's established, forget about it.
And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, B.A., from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Kuminga.
Oh! That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Harden surveying the D. Floats one. Kuminga pulls it in. We played just over a minute here in the first. And Post gets it to go.
Well, when the playmaking duties fall to Jimmy Butler, he is more than capable.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. To no one's surprise, their focus defensively is on containing Kawhi Leonard. Coach said Kawhi is a terrific decision maker and always manages to play the game at his pace. So we need to get into him, apply some pressure, and try to make him uncomfortable. History shows that will not be an easy task, B.A.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Jonathan.
Both free throws, good for Kuminga. Doris, not long ago, the Clippers were not associated with star power.
It's very true, B.A., but they are now. And it's not just the talent that they have. It's the experience that their guys bring to the court. They now have a core of big-time players who've been through virtually everything in the league. Boy, laser focus from Kawhi Leonard. He no sooner touches it than that ball is off to the rim.
Leonard against Curry. And there's the screen. Pass to Kuminga. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Harden. Misses off the left iron.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest. Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
They get it back. Post. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Now here's Kuminga. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Kuminga's got 7 points.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Harden against Butler. From the high post. Warriors with the rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now here's Harden. No points so far. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
James Harden understands answering a three with your own three negates any momentum of your opponent.
Curry against Leonard. Curry surveys. Tipped.
How about Zubac. Works so hard on the defensive end. Nicely done.
And the basket is good. 5 points in the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's post. Green finds Butler. No good on the triple. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Pass to post. And he throws it down with one hand.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Got it.
This is one of the specialty shots in James's arsenal. This guy with the teardrop floater, good night.
The 3 from Curry. It's rebounded by Zubac. Dunn, the pass to Harden. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's on Stephen Curry.
Shooting for LA.
And he's good on the second.
Taking 3 shots.
And he nails the third. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. The Warriors on top. They're up by... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. Chris Dunn is out there with James Harden. And it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, Stephen Curry, obviously an excellent distributor. He loves to make his teammates feel good.
And Doris, the Clippers with new jerseys, a shiny new arena, and an ownership group that is very aggressive. They want some shiny hardware to go with it.
Yeah, you have to appreciate an ownership group that is willing to spend and make all the right moves in order to position yourself for the championship. But now the players need to come through. And what has been their undoing in recent years is injuries and the lack of availability of their best players. Age and health still hover over this organization.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Well, everybody in the NBA should have the floater as part of their arsenal. Leonard makes it look easy.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
We know Kawhi Leonard is a former Finals MVP. Jimmy Butler said, there are guys that are like, quote, I'm going to find the best way to win. In a 7-game series, I'm going to get the best of you in the end. Kawhi's definitely up there. Whatever he's got to do, he is going to find a way. And Brian, Butler would know a thing or two about that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you know that. No question about his abilities.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Dunn, the pass to Zubac. Fades away. And again, it's the Clippers converting.
Yeah, that's Zubac just carving out space with that big frame.
Leonard against Curry. Three-pointer for 3. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in his many attempts.
Well, this is what makes Steph Curry so difficult to defend, right? A sharp passer on top of everything else he brings in terms of his scoring ability.
First team foul.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Harden. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Three-pointer, Harden. The rebound by Post. The Warriors lead by 5. Outside Butler. Kuminga with a screen on Jones. Throws it up high. Stolen by Jones. Done with it. Green picks him up. Zubac passes to Harden. Lets a floater go. And he lays it in. Harden's got 14 points for the game.
And James Harden, simply stated, is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands.
The three from Curry. And the Warriors with another three.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Harden, the pass to Leonard. Back to Harden. This one for three. With the tip. Great positioning on the putback. 10 points for him.
Yeah, Kawhi Leonard is so opportunistic, and he has the length to create those second chances.
Curry against Leonard. Outside Butler. It's stolen by Dunn. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. And Butler with the block.
Boy, the size and anticipation of Jimmy Butler. He sends that one back from whence it came.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Eubanks has checked in. Here's Harden. 14 points for him. No good. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. Back to Green. Pass to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. And again, it's Golden State.
Well, let's remember, this is a guy who was barely recruited out of high school. He had to go the JUCO route, and look at Butler now doing work in the NBA.
Harden against Butler. Up top, Dunn. Leonard, left side. Over Green. Leonard can't get it to go. The Warriors lead by 6.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent.
Lets the three fly. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Golden State Warriors leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Kevon Looney is out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. Then it's Moody, then it's Buddy Hield, and it's Payton in at the 2. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. And it's Simmons missing. The Warriors lead by 8. Looney puts it on the deck. Ben Simmons grabs the board.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Bogdanovich passes to Eubanks. Left side, Bogdanovich. Basket's good. Bogdanovich has gotten his first bucket of the night.
You like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic score around the rim.
It's stolen by Bogdanovich. It's Powell on the wing. He's scoreless. Into the lane. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
you've got to be able to manipulate pick and roll. Norman Powell taking what the defense gives him. That's really nice.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Looney, screen on Powell. Pass to Jackson Davis. Ball stolen. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. There's Bogdanovich with the three. Gets the three to fall. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
And here's Payton, defended by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich against Payton. And there's the drive. Pass to Jackson Davis. 4 on the clock. Count it. Good. And the Warriors lead by 3.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Outside Bogdanovich. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. It doesn't go for it. Here's Moody. Moses Moody up strong for the jam.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Bogdanovich against Payton. Now here's Bogdanovich. He's got 5. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Warriors. Zubats. He's checked in for Los Angeles.
Number 40.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Healed against Powell.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Jackson Davis' screen. Powell against Healed. Shot clock at 5. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Payton. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one misses. Clippers trail by 7. Powell outside. 1:36 left in the third. The Warriors have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Pushing it up now. And Looney with the slam.
His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Batum with a screen on Payton. Bogdanovich against Payton. To halt the run. Offensive board. Outside Bogdanovich. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Bogdanovich. He's got 5. Six on the shot clock. Count it. Bogdanovich has got 7 points. So it's the Warriors now. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Healed against Powell. Jackson Davis' screen. Clock at 6. Inside. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Powell finds Batum. To the middle. Zubats inside. Jackson Davis on him. A nice shot by Zubats.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Powell against Hield. Looney, a screen on Powell. Hield for 3. Rebound by the Clippers. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Warriors on top. They're up by 5. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
intense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Kawhi and Zubats make up the front court. James Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Jones in at the small forward position. Curry against Leonard. Great look there, but off target.
Got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Curry, no good. The Clippers trail. Outside Harden to take the lead. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
Draymond Green twice on the pipe, sends it right back to the shooter.
Tries again. And Harden gets it to go on the assist from Jones. And the Clippers lead by 1. Outside Butler. Outside Kuminga. Pass to post. From downtown. And the Warriors miss again. The Clippers have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. It's good. And now a 3-point Clipper lead.
Well, James Harden's ability to put it on the deck and get to the cup is elite. And because of that size and frame, he's going to finish most often.
Curry with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Zubats. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Shot is good by Curry.
Excellent touch by Stephen Curry. What a smooth offensive player.
Outside Harden. Driving inside. Pass to Dunn. Back to Harden. Leonard with a screen on Butler. Three-pointer, Harden. Rebounded by Green.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Butler, good.
Well, you love any possession that ends in the paint, especially if the ball is in the hands of Jimmy Butler.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Curry passes to Butler. Dunn with a steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Warriors basketball.
Curry against Leonard. Butler, a screen on Leonard. Outside Butler.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Comes up empty down low. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Dunn. He gets it in there. And now a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
Oh, it's a big-time bucket. Chris Dunn doing work.
Leonard against Curry. Outside Kuminga. Ooh, Kuminga. So deadly at the rim.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Leonard looking around. Back to Harden. Leonard with a screen on Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harden misses. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. The kick out, Curry. It's stolen by Dunn. Here's Leonard. So good near the hoop. Leonard. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
But they've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Harden out to Leonard. The three. Oh, gets the three to fall.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
And Curry with the take. Denied by Leonard.
Boy, just great instincts with great length. Kawhi Leonard, since he entered the league, has been a tremendous defender.
The shot by Butler, no good. On offense, here are the Clippers. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Leonard against Butler. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
9 seconds left in the final quarter. And here's Harden. So it's the Clippers taking the W in a close one. This was a hard... All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke.